afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. George Hind, Interim President of Winthrop University, and I welcome you to this special commencement celebration for the graduates who completed degrees during the 2020 calendar year. We're happy to celebrate with you today and recognize what you accomplished during the pandemic. Please give Dr. Lori Crochet and the Winthrop Commencement Band a round of applause for their wonderful concert prior to the ceremony. As we begin today with the singing of the national anthem, I want to take this opportunity to thank all military veterans, students, guests, and Winthrop faculty and staff alike. So please join me in a round of applause for their service to this great country. And now, please join me in the national anthem as Madeline Saccone leads us in song. After the national anthem, Dr. Shelley Hamill, Chief Faculty Marshal and Professor of Education, will deliver the spirit of celebration. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Welcome back. Welcome home. We gather together today in the spirit of celebration, of rejoicing in the endings and beginnings that are represented by graduation. We recognize the opportunities to build new friendships and relationships, and those relationships are to be cherished. We recognize more than ever the need for the gift of patience and openness as we take the time to grow, to learn about one another, to savor the commonalities that draw us closer, and to appreciate the differences that make each of us a unique and valued individual. We celebrate also the common mission that occupies the energies in all of us, the mission of educating ourselves and others, instilling the knowledge, values, and learning skills that will sustain us in changing and challenging times, and motivate us to help build a better society. During this special event, we recognize there are many celebrants: the graduates, their families and friends, and the faculty and staff at Winthrop University who have enjoyed their time with these students. For the graduates, this is the beginning of a fascinating period in their lives as they take on new challenges and opportunities. Let us all observe a moment of silence to allow each of us, in our own way, to reflect on the special meaning that today holds for our graduates. Thank you.
Please be seated. we are here to celebrate the achievements of our graduates who've completed their degrees in May, August, or December of 2020. While it has taken a while for us to celebrate, we are very happy you and your families and friends are here today to celebrate your degrees. Each of you successfully navigated the transition to remote coursework while experiencing the many disruptions this virus has inflicted into our daily lives. Many of you have been personally affected as you've watched family and friends battle the virus, or you have sent off family members each day to work an essential job that helps keep us safe. Your perseverance, determination to get to this day does not go unnoticed. I applaud you, and I hope you know how proud we are of each and every one of you. It is my pleasure to begin these exercises by recognizing members of the platform party. First, our trustees give their time and talent to ensure that Winthrop University remains grounded in rich traditions while also addressing the needs of today's students. We have one trustee here with us this afternoon, Dr. Jane LaRoche from Camden. Please join me in thanking her for being here today. Next, I would ask senior leadership and executive officers of the university to stand and be recognized for their leadership and support of our institution's mission. Thank you. Now I ask the academic deans and graduate directors stand and be recognized for their leadership and support of our students and faculty as well. Thank you. I also want to recognize the good work of our faculty and students, readers, and sign language interpreter. Will you please stand and be recognized as well? There are two more individuals on the platform who will be more fully introduced here a little bit later in the ceremony, but I want to recognize them briefly now. Please welcome our speaker, Dr. Cliff Calloway, and Mr. Byron Putnam, President of the Winthrop University Alumni Association. Thank you. The quality of any university depends on the knowledge, the skill, and dedication of its faculty. Winthrop's faculty are some of the most gifted faculty anywhere, and I am very proud to be considered as part of their ranks. Members of the faculty, your skill and dedication to teaching and learning, your commitment to our students' intellectual development, your scholarly endeavors, and your institutional and professional stewardship create a learning environment that allows our students to explore and achieve their potential. I now ask our faculty to rise and for those present to join me in celebrating their continuing contribution to Winthrop University. Thank you, faculty. Winthrop University has a tradition of inviting distinguished individuals from both off-campus and from among our faculty and staff to provide remarks to our graduating students. Today's speaker was named the 2021 Distinguished Professor at the commencement ceremonies in May. Distinguished Professor is the highest honor given to a faculty member at Winthrop University. He joined the faculty in the Department of Chemistry in 1995 and is known as an innovative and inspiring teacher, a wonderful mentor to students, and an outstanding researcher. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Dr. Cliff Calloway. Cliff?
Get my glasses on too. There we Well, let me first of all say thank you for letting me be here with you today. It's a special honor to be here to speak to you a few minutes. After agreeing to speak here, one of the first things that came to mind as I tried to decide what to say was my own college graduation ceremony, where the speaker began by noting that nobody ever remembers anything said by a graduation speaker. We all thought that was pretty funny too. And on the ride home, we agreed that none of us could actually remember anything said by the speaker. But there was one memorable aspect for all of us. Our speaker was James Earl Jones. So I do remember Darth Vader speaking to me from this tiny stage out front. So that's the bar I'm setting for myself. I hope that what I say today will be somewhat helpful and a little bit memorable. These days, I'm a college professor, which means I hear a lot of graduation speeches, at least one per year. From these, I've learned that there are three main jobs a graduation speaker has to do. The first is to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class, and they are well worth celebrating. This is a major milestone for all of you. I'm a scientist by training, so I can't resist giving you a few numbers. To get to this day, you spent roughly 3,000 days in school. That's a bit more than 17,000 hours of school, or just over 1 million minutes. That's a lot of time, though I realize that it probably feels more like 2 million. It's something like 1/5 of your waking life to this point, and that doesn't even include all the hours spent on homework, practices, rehearsals, and concerts, games, school trips, and all the rest. You've put in a lot of time and a lot of work to get to this point. You've earned every round of applause and every bit of congratulations you'll receive today. And these are incredibly important hours and years. The friends you've made, the classes you've taken, the activities you've been a part of, all of these will influence your life for years to come. They won't determine the course of your life. That's for you to do with the choices you make from here on. But the time you've spent here, the lessons you've learned, and the memories you've made have played a huge role in making you who you are today. That in turn influences the decisions you'll make from here on, often in ways you don't consciously notice. After I graduated high school, I went to a large university, primarily to see the difference from the small town where I grew up. The faculty, particularly my organic chemistry professor, encouraged me to continue through graduate school. In graduate school, I did my research in a smaller lab, in part because of the sense of community, which reminded me of home. I ended up liking it enough, in fact, that when I went through graduate school, specifically intending to become a professor at a small college, and that led me to Winthrop. So I literally would not be where I am today without the influences of my classmates, professors, and university. Not only through what I learned in school, but everything about the community. So as I said, this graduation marks an important milestone for all of you. Your life will be very different from now on. I'm not sure if anybody told you that yet, and it's entirely appropriate to take a few moments to reflect on the things you've done to this point and celebrate the good things that you've accomplished. The second job of a graduation speaker is to offer some advice to the graduating class, preferably something short and pithy that could fit on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker. And again, I'm a scientist by training. So my advice to you is this: as you go through life, try to think like a scientist. I don't mean you have to be a scientist or major in science or even took science classes. Those are all good things to do, but they're not the essential part of science. Science isn't about it's a habit of mind, an approach to dealing with the world. The most important thing in science isn't an organism you talked about in Professor Wiley's biology class, or a reaction from Professor Bordner's chemistry class, or a formula from Professor Smalley's physics class. The most important thing in science is the moment when somebody looks at the world and says, I wonder why that happened. So to begin, I want to tell a popular story from chemistry from a man named Ira Remsen in his early days of chemistry. Ira is a rather famous American chemist that published a really popular chemistry textbook around 1900. He also was the co-discoverer of saccharin, one of our first artificial sweeteners. And he served as the second president of Johns Hopkins University. He wrote the following: "While reading a textbook of chemistry, I came upon a statement, nitric acid acts upon copper, and I determined to see what this meant. Having located some nitric acid, I had only to learn what the words act upon meant. In the interest of knowledge, I was even willing to sacrifice one of the few copper cents then in my possession. I put one of them on the table, opened a bottle labeled nitric acid, and poured some of the liquid on the copper and prepared to make an observation. But what was this wonderful thing that I beheld? The scent was already changed, and it was no small change either. A greenish-blue liquid foamed and fumed over the scent and over the table. The air became colored dark red. I wondered, how could I stop this? I tried picking up the scent and throwing it out the window. I learned another fact. Nitric acid acts upon fingers. The pain led to another unpremeditated experiment. I drew my fingers across my trousers and discovered that nitric acid acts upon trousers. That was the most impressive experiment that I have ever performed. I tell of it now with interest. It was a revelation to me. Plainly, the only way to learn about such remarkable kinds of action is to see the results, to experiment. So science isn't a body of facts. Science is a process for figuring out how the world works. You see something interesting, you come up with an idea why that might happen, and test your idea to see if you're right. You repeat this process until you figure out why things happen the way they do. And then you use that knowledge to explain new things or to do things that you couldn't do before. So when I tell you to think like a scientist, what I'm saying is to use that process, which is something anybody can do. You don't need to be good at math or take a bunch of classes. You just need to observe the world around you, ask questions, and look for answers. So think like a scientist. Pay attention to the world around you, even the little details. Ask questions of yourself and of other people. And look for real answers. Don't accept that's just the way things are. Push a little and find the real reasons why things are the way they are. And when you find those answers, use them to make the world a better place. When you see something that doesn't seem to work as well as it should, find out why and what you can do to improve it and make the world a bit better. The third most important job of a graduation speaker is this: to know when to stop. So thank you for having me. Congratulations to all the members of the class of 2020, and may you all find success in your future lives and careers. Congratulations.
Thank you, Cliff. We now want to recognize the students who have successfully completed the Winthrop Think College program. Winthrop Think College is a fully inclusive post-secondary program for young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This program focuses on preparing these students for competitive employment, independent living, and community engagement. Winthrop is proud to recognize the hard work and accomplishments of the students who have successfully completed the Winthrop Think College program. I now invite the Winthrop Think College program completers to make their way to the stage and ask Dean Jenny Rakestraw to join me as we congratulate these students.
Jesse Wayne Dean. Katrina Marie George.
Sorry, we missed that. Great. And now, for the moment you have all been waiting for. Graduates, are you ready? I think you've waited long enough for this moment. Congratulations. I'm most pleased to welcome all of our degree candidates to this commencement ceremony. All of you have worked diligently and waited patiently to reach this stage, and this commencement ceremony is an achievement of great significance. To honor and recognize this achievement, we will first move to the hooding of the graduate degree recipients and the recognition of their degrees. Dr. Adrian McCormick, Provost, will present the graduate degree recipients.
From the College of Business Administration, will those who earn the degree of Master of Business Administration please stand? From the Richard W. Riley College of Education, will those who earn the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Education, and Master of Arts in Teaching please stand? From the College of Visual and Performing Arts, will those who earn the degrees of Master of Arts please stand? From the College of Arts and Sciences, will those who earn the degrees of Master of Social Work, Master of Liberal Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Arts please stand? Dr. Hine, these graduates completed all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the academic deans, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the recommended master's degree, with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to you. Please be seated for the moment. As directed by the marshals, you will come to the stage for your hooding. I ask Dr. Greg Oakes, Acting Dean of the Graduate School, to join me in extending the university's congratulations. For the family and friends who wish to take photographs or videos, please feel free to do so. However, we ask that you remain seated to avoid interrupting the ceremony.
Saxena and Dean P.N. Saxena and Dr. Stephanie Lawson will hood graduates for the College of Business Administration. Master of Business Administration degree. Alan Edward Way. Susanna Way Cooper. Martha Alta Griffin. Dean Jenny F. Rakestraw and Dr. Lisa Harris will hood graduates for the Richard W. Riley College of Education, the Master of Science degree. Elizabeth Riddle Thrower. Ryan Caprice Battle. the Master of Education degree, Jessica Renee Berlamaki. Jillian Elizabeth Cronin. Janet Nicole Emmerich. Timothy Britton Hughes, Sr. Caitlin Southern Krieger. Shaniqua S. Laguda. Mallory Tompkins Nader. Tierney Goggin Norris. Jacqueline Marie Rose. Savannah Smalley Baker. Kirsten Ann Warfield. The Master of Arts in Teaching degree, Emily Danielle Brzezinski. Beverly Fernandez. Leah Tanae Grant. Angel Geraldine Nesbitt.
Dean Jeff Bellantoni and Dr. Wanda Ebright will hood graduates for the College of Visual and Performing Arts. Whitney Nicole Huff. Dean Takeda Sumter and Dr. Greg Oakes will hood graduates for the College of Arts and Sciences. The Master of Social Work degree, Kelsey Marie Bowser. Jennifer Lane Gillespie. The Master of Liberal Arts degree, Leah Carol McMillan.
please join me in acknowledging the significant accomplishment of these graduates. We're very proud of them. We will now proceed to recognizing those who earned undergraduate degrees. Each college's graduates will be presented and have their degrees conferred. Then that college's degrees recipients will come to the platform to receive their congratulations officially from the university, which includes a photograph. I just want to point that out. For the family and friends who wish to take photographs or videos, please feel free to do so. However, again, we ask that you remain seated to avoid interrupting the ceremony. So, Dr. McCormick, will you present the candidates, please?
I now ask the deans to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from their respective colleges. We shall begin with the Dean of the College of Business Administration, Dr. P.N. Saxena.
Will those of you who earned the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts please rise? Good job. Dr. McCormick, these graduates have fulfilled all the requirements for their degrees. On behalf of the faculty, I'm happy to present them to you.
Dr. Hind, these graduates from the College of Business Administration have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the faculty, the Dean of the College of Business Administration, and the Provost, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each one of you the appropriate degree, with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to you. We're very proud of you. Please be seated for the moment. As directed by the marshals, you will come to the stage to receive congratulations from the university.
Will congratulate graduates from the College of Business Administration, the Bachelor of Science degree. Tamaya Sharice Foreman, cum laude. Lilia Maria Gomez Castro. Austin Lamore Griffin. Jadesha Montera Hare. Emily Elizabeth Lehman. Antonio Demetrius Maxwell Brown. Shaquela Alexis McCarroll, cum laude. Desiree Janae McLean. Tamira Marcia Owens. Jasmine Monet Palmer. Isaiah Jung-hee Sayer. Isabel Marie Schmidt. Nastasha DeAndrea Spivey. Zaria Nakwe Washington. Charles Raheem Williams. Janae Destiny Williams. Jessica Tate Williamson Robinson. Taisha Danielle Wilson.
In her final official action as retiring dean, Jenny Rakestraw will present the graduates from the Richard W. Riley College of Education.
Will those who earned the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? These graduates, Dr. McCormick, have fulfilled all requirements for their degrees, and on behalf of the faculty, it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
Dr. Hine, these graduates from the Richard W. Riley College of Education have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Thank you. With the recommendations of the faculty, the dean of the College of Education, and the provost, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. So congratulations to you. Now please be seated for the moment. As directed by the marshals, you will come to the stage to receive congratulations from the university.
Dean Jenny Rakestraw will congratulate graduates from the Richard W. Riley College of Education, the Bachelor of Science degree. Tatum Mackenzie Barnes. Zakiria Bolton. Emily Caroline Brown, summa cum laude. Jalise Vernay Brown, cum laude. Braxton Walter Bird, cum laude. Heath Colton Bird, cum laude, honors program degree. Ashlyn Brooke Cato, summa cum laude. Tracy Lynn Coyne. Alexis Taylor Dubose. Ashley Michelle Irwin. Abigail Sterling Frick, cum laude. Alexis Mush. Julie Ann Gerstel, summa cum laude. Sarah Caroline Griffith, summa cum laude, honors program degree. Stephanie Nicole Harper. Grace Faith Louise Hazelden, cum laude. Brianna Dawn Henson, cum laude. Jordan Michaela Holden, magna cum laude. Avery Grace Engel, cum laude. Ashley Danielle Johnson, summa cum laude. Javon Tamel Coiner. Amber Leanne Leopard, cum laude. Makila Alicia McCrae, magna cum laude. Ashla Samara Milton, summa cum laude. Naisha Lynette Milton. Gabrielle Lydia Morales, cum laude. Brandon Allen Morell. Lindsay Pace Ott, summa cum laude. Natalie Renee Royards, cum laude. Dejanay Rump. Nieve Millie Santa Maria, magna cum laude. Anna Marie Shortas. Tiffany Dale Stigl. William Joshua Stockdale. Hannah Brooke Tucker, cum laude, honors program degree. Gwenisha Kiera Wadlington. Aaliyah Elise White. Mary Grace Cynthia Euskaitis, summa cum laude. Amelia Jane Belkey.
Dean Jeff Bellantoni will present the graduates from the College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Well, excuse me. Will those who earn the following degrees please rise? Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Music Education, and Bachelor of Arts. Dr. McCormick, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present these graduates who have fulfilled every requirement for their respective degrees.
Dr. Hind, these graduates from the College of Visual and Performing Arts have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the faculty, the Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts, and the Provost, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to you. And please be seated just for the moment. As directed by the marshals, you will come to the stage to receive congratulations from the university.
Dean Jeff Bellantoni will congratulate graduates from the College of Visual and Performing Arts. The Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Catherine Nicole Carbon, magna cum laude, honors program degree. Samantha Michaela Ross, cum laude. The Bachelor of Music degree. Danielle Renee Holmes. The Bachelor of Music Education degree, Marissa Leanne Gunter, magna cum laude. Timothy Alexander Roddy. The Bachelor of Arts degree, Lauren Ashley Blakely. Jesse William Collins. Deanna Michelle Furness. Michaela Delaney McLaughlin, summa cum laude. Madeline Michaela Penn, cum laude. Crystal Taylor Fallon Ross. Madeline Ann Sacconi, cum laude. Taylor Beth Walker, cum laude. Amy Grace Ruth Wilson, cum laude.
Dean Takeda Sumter will present the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will those who earn the following degrees please rise? Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts. These graduates have fulfilled all requirements for their degrees, Dr. McCormick, and on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present them to you.
Dr. Hine, these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the faculty, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the Provost, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to you. Please be seated just for the moment. As directed by the marshals, you will come to the stage to receive congratulations from the university.
Dean Takeda Sumter will congratulate graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. The Bachelor of Social Work degree, Tavon Jamel Coiner. Pamela Marie Morris, summa cum laude. William Scott Robinson. Kendra Adaria Brielle Smith. The Bachelor of Science degree, Tyranny Felicia Anderson. That's the word I screw up, right? Imani Denishua Belton. Austin Wayne Brewington. Deandra Alicia Samantha Marcella Brown. Desiree Monet Brown. Anna Catherine Burton. Kayla Denise Bush, cum laude. Tiffany Summer Dwyer, cum laude, honors program degree. Emily Ann Fields. Kimberly Leanne Fields. Savannah Dane Jordan, cum laude. Kataya Sornay Penderman. Madeline Jennifer K. Milne. Tori Shantae Nicholson. Samantha Victoria Mackenzie Prescott. Juliana Carl Quay, magna cum laude, honors program degree. Taylor Sue Reese, magna cum laude. Kiana Alyssa Riley. Joseph Andrew Robinson. Meredith Claire Stringfellow. Sarah Janine Tinsley. Benicia Tierra Wadlington. Bailey Elizabeth White. Hope Desiree Williams. Kalea Robin V. Williams. Gotcha. Deja Anitra Wright. Dejana Abel. Zaria Arnell Bellamy. Monasia Alexis Black, cum laude, honors program degree. Kiara Simone Brown, cum laude. Nia Simone Brown. Kelsey Lindsay Caldwell. Gotcha. Amaya Lene Chavis. Brianna Sade Cook. Got a good one for me? Emma Ann Donnelly. Brooke Janice Frierson, cum laude. Gregory Michael Gravesandy. Emily Caitlin Hayes. Kennedy Brianna Rose Harris, cum laude. Quentin Lamar Howard. Charmaine Ashante Huggins. Allison Nicole Kearley. Joy Anani King. Gotcha. Itzel Celeste Lara. Gotcha. Saisha Robbie Latimer. Gotcha. Kalisha Charday Lyles. Jalen Ruzel Lowe. Marvin Raymond Mackey. Kristen McMillan. Sarah Rose Mulligan, magna cum laude, honors program degree. Taisha Ratavia Nelson Pringle. Damani Janae Price. Elizabeth Maybank Scarborough. Chanel Marie Solomon. Charles Antonia Sowles, Jr. Sydney Annalise Struther, summa cum laude, honors program degree. Alicia Wamika Thomas. Gotcha. Kadeja Deshay Williams. Ryan McKay Zavatowski, honors program degree. Allison Danielle Stewart. And Haley Kane.
Please join me in congratulating these graduates. It's been a long time coming, but today is truly a day to celebrate. Now please welcome Mr. Byron Putnam, class of 1994 and president of the Winthrop Alumni Association. He is here today to welcome our newest graduates to the ranks of the Winthrop alumni. I should say welcome a very large crowd of enthusiastic alumni. Byron?
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Winthrop Alumni Association, I congratulate you all today on this achievement and welcome you to your new extended Winthrop family. You're now a part of the alumni network of nearly 60,000 fellow Winthrop alumni worldwide. Your Winthrop experience is now entering a new chapter as an alumnus of Winthrop. I would like to recognize all Winthrop alumni who are here with us today so they can join me in welcoming you to the Alumni Association. So if you are a Winthrop alumni, please stand. Thank you for your continued support of our university. The second verse of our beloved alma mater states, "The friends we've made, the memories will last a lifetime long." That stanza sums up the feelings when we think of the time here at Winthrop. As the alumni president, I charge you all to do three things as new alumni. First, stay engaged with our university. We have alumni chapters all over North and South Carolina, as well as in Atlanta and Washington, D.C. They host alumni events. You can also attend Winthrop athletic events and come back each year for Winthrop's homecoming. Second, support Winthrop by promoting all the great things that happen here at this amazing institution of higher learning. Let the high school students from your area know they should check out Winthrop. Also, follow Winthrop's Alumni Association social media channels. Make sure you like, share, and repost. And third, give what you can. Winthrop needs your support. Every gift helps sustain the university, as well as in assisting award scholarships to students who may not be able to afford college. Help them achieve the goal you reached today. Understand this, financial contributions are needed, but also is your time, your connections, and your guidance. Come back and mentor an undergraduate. Let your professors know of internship opportunities, and if possible, come back to hire a fellow Eagle. You can also volunteer and serve on some of our boards. We need you. Once again, congratulations, and just like your friends and family, I am very proud of you and welcome you to the Winthrop Alumni Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Byron. As we finish today, I want to leave you with a few thoughts and, frankly, some words of advice. First, congratulations on what you've achieved. This is a big moment, a really big moment, and you should take the time to celebrate. Only 30% of the people in this country have ever earned a bachelor's degree, and only 10% have earned a graduate degree. So what you have accomplished is truly significant. The one thing that is consistent for all of those graduates is that it was not an easy journey. They all faced challenges along the way. And today, I want to tell you that while you earned your degree, your challenges in life are not over. There will be professional and personal challenges along the way. But I know you will use the same strength and determination that you put forth during the time here to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. You have demonstrated time and time again through a most difficult time for this country and the university that you are resilient. The degrees we award today signify much more than the mastery of academic work. They also signify the collaboration and relationships built among students, faculty, advisors, and mentors, one of the true hallmarks of the Winthrop education. I hope all of you made lifelong friendships and relationships that will sustain you and inspire you for years to come. Please continue to nurture and build those relationships. If we have learned anything this past year, it is that personal connection and relationships with those we love and respect is vital to our well-being and continued growth, both personally and professionally. Now I ask each graduating student with the Winthrop ring to turn the ring outward so that the seal faces the world just as you will face the world and all the opportunities Winthrop degree will bring you. And now will the undergraduate degree recipients move your tassels from the right to the left side as a sign of your completion of the baccalaureate degree. Congratulations. The degrees we award today signify the collaboration among students, faculty, advisors, and mentors. And just as important, almost every degree represents the commitment and assistance of family and friends. Therefore, would all the parents, spouses, and children of today's graduates please stand and remain standing so that we can express our appreciation for all you have done. But yet there's more. Will the grandparents, great-grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, fiancés, and all other relatives of today's graduates arise for their congratulations? My thanks to everyone for attending today's ceremony. And again, thank you for your support of Winthrop University. I ask everyone to stand in the singing of the alma mater, which is listed on the back cover of the program. Madeline Ciccone will lead the alma mater, and the recession will immediately follow. Congratulations again.
The chapel holds our memories, returning till memories. Your halls are rich with memories, to which we'll always cling. A part of each one here remains as a part of you we claim. Alma mater, may your name be grand, Winthrop ever stand. The friends we've made, the memories will last a lifetime long. We soar to reach the goals we've set as eagles bold and strong. May others see our loyalty, ever honored you will be. Alma mater, may your name be grand, Winthrop ever stand.